Hello and welcome to CookingShooking. Today I am going to show you how to prepare Rasmalai. This is an ultimate Indian dessert loved by everyone. Soft, spongy rasgullas and rich Kesariya creamy Rabri. A beautiful combination. I prefer to prepare small rasgullas that go to mouth easily and we can pop them in anytime. We don't need to break those and eat like that flat rasmalais. And those small rasgullas also do one thing, that once you keep them in your mouth, rest all the job is done automatically. And I at least keep these rasgullas in the rabri for about 4 to 5 hours. The more you keep, the better they will taste. The flavors infuse with the rasgullas. The rasgullas will soak up the rabri and become kesariya color. So it's very delicious, just wow. So do try this and let me know how it turned out to be. At the first, let's see the ingredients required for preparing this. Here we have the ingredients required for preparing our rasmalai. Sugar, about 1.5 cup. 2 liters of milk, use cow milk for better result. Lemon juice to curdle the milk. Saffron, cardamom and rose water. We also need lots of time and patience. So let's start preparing this. Preparing the rabri for our rasmalai takes a long time, or our malai for the rasmalai takes a long time. So I have already heated about 1 liter of milk and we are going to reduce this in the medium flame. Till then, let's prepare our chhena. Here I have about 1 liter of milk for the chhena or the rasgulla. We are going to stir it occasionally to prevent any burns, and we are going to wait until it boils, and then we are going to curdle it. Here I have a colander. Above that a dupatta or a chunni, you may use any muslin cloth, and below that a bowl to carry the whey out of our chhena. So we'll curdle the milk now. So our milk is boiling. Let me switch off the flame and let's add the lemon juice to it. Here I have about 1 lemon juice and about 2 tablespoons of water mixed in it, and we're going to add this to it. Don't add all at once, add gradually. So you can see how milk is separated or curdled, whatever you call. Don't add too much lemon juice to it. This took about 1.5 medium sized lemon juice. Let's strain this up. We're going to add some water to it to remove the smell and the aroma of our lemon juice. Use cold water. This will also help in softening up our chhena. Our chhena is ready. What we have to do is take out the water from it. For that, I'm going to cover the sides, gather the sides, and then we are going to hang this for about 1 hour, and then we are going to prepare our rasgullas for our rasmalai. Tie a knot and then wait for about 1 hour so that all the water gets out from it. So here you can see our milk, which is reducing slowly. I kept it in the medium low flame, and I'm going to add some saffron to it at this moment. Adding saffron at this moment will ensure that we get a very nice vibrant kesariya color or the orangish color. Do stir this milk occasionally to prevent any burns, as well as when you stir the milk occasionally as in every minute or two, that will ensure that the cream or the malai does not come to the top and it does not separates. So if you stir occasionally, that cream mixes with our milk and we get a very nice, that grainy texture just melts in the mouth. It tastes very nice. So we are going to just mix this milk and we are going to reduce this. Here I have a pressure cooker and I'm going to use this as a normal pot and not a cooker. I'm not going to apply the whistle in this. I'm going to add about 1 cup of sugar to this and about 5 cups of water. I have added about 5 cups of water to it, and the depth is about 1 inch or so in this at the moment, which is perfectly good and fine because we are going to make small balls, which is very tasty and very good. We can take one ball at a time in our mouth. So let's keep this on the heat in the low flame. Till then, let's start kneading our chena. So you can see we have put a beautiful ball of chena. Now let's break this once. We are going to knead this like this until all gets together and becomes smooth. This rabri for our rasmalai looks very good and very nice, very vibrant, and it is going to be ready in just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is dump in some sugar. It's totally up to you. I have added about 1/4 cup or so, little bit more. So this much will be fine. If not, we can add more at a later stage, and we're going to wait until the sugar melts. And this. So see our rabri for our rasmalai looks luscious, isn't it? So very tasty it looks, and you can see this is not thick, this is thin and perfect for rasmalai. I'm going to keep this aside and let's prepare our rasgullas now. We are going to prepare our rasgullas or rasmalai of very small size, very small size, which will just go in our mouth very easily and directly in our stomach. So for that we need to make very small size of this, and you can see the texture of this dough. If you want to do this chena in your food processor or your mixer, you may do that for about 1 minute. It will be fine. Don't mix too much, that will be a problem. This may dissolve in your sugar syrup if it's too moist and too thin. And you can see I'm going to make small balls like this, even smaller than this. So we'll get loads of our balls, more than 50 I may say. So very small, and to our plate. So you may call someone for your help for doing this. What I would suggest you is take out this dough and make small balls like this, and then it's easier to roll into these small balls. You can see we have made lots of them, and also you can take help from someone like I am doing here. So this is a patience work. If you want to make bigger ones you may do, but I prefer the smaller ones because we can eat them like as they are. We don't need to break them directly into the mouth and directly into the stomach. No need to do anything. So our rabri is also ready, and our sugar syrup is also boiling on the side, and we have made lots of them at the moment. So let's prepare this first batch. Here you can see that our sugar syrup is boiling vigorously. Let me add our balls to it. So don't worry about the shape, as they are so small they'll automatically get their shape round when they are cooking. So prepare as per the size of your cooker. I have prepared this much, and I'm going to cover this up like this only. No need to cover this like closed pressure cooker. I said at the first itself I'm going to use my pressure cooker as a normal pot. You may use any open kadhai with a lid or anything with a tight lid. I'm going to convert the flame into medium, and a wait of about 7 to 10 minutes. We'll check and we'll see if it's done or not. It has been 10 minutes exactly. Let's check whether they are done or not. Wow, they look amazing, is it? Don't they? You can see they are double in the size. Looks delicious, don't they? And let's test. As per my cooking experience, I have prepared them many times. In about 10 minutes these small rasgullas get ready. So these are done. So I am going to prepare the next batch too. For that, let me remove these first into a bowl. Here I have taken down all the small rasgullas. They look as soft as cotton balls. So here I have some cold water. Let me show you how we test this, if it's done or not. Take one piece of this rasgulla and add to the cold water. You can see this is sinking at the bottom. It has been a long time since this is resting up, about half an hour or so. I'm going to add the rose water to this, rose essence I must say. You can see the consistency of this rabri. This is very thin, not thick at all. If your rabri gets thicker than this, heat it up with some milk, it will get fine. We are going to wait until these both gets cooled down. After that I'm going to show you what to do next. Here we have our rasgullas. After 2 hours they are completely at room temperature and they are very soft and very nice. We'll have to strain the syrup at the first. Here our sugar syrup is strained and here I have some boiling water. I'm going to transfer this to that and make sure most of the sugar syrup is out. Be careful. So we'll let these rest in this hot water for about 2 minutes and you can see they are coming up. So after 2 to 3 minutes I'm going to strain this again. Here I have the rabri for our rasmalai which is cooled up into room temperature and you can see the consistency at this moment too. Let me add the flavorings for it. Some cardamom crushed. So I'm introducing some fennel into this, crushed fennel. If you want to add, you may add just a pinch. If you want to add some cloves, you may add a small pinch. So this is perfectly good and fine. Let me mix this all. Looks delicious. So make sure you remove off all the excess water from your rasgullas. So let's add our rasgullas to the malai or the rabri. So give it a mix. Be very gentle to this. This is very delicate and very soft. So looks delicious. We are going to wait for about 3 to 4 hours. Until then these rasgullas will soak up the malai or the rabri and become very delicious and good, and they'll also be a little bit orange. People usually serve the rasmalai after keeping for just about 10 to 20 minutes, but I am going to keep it for about 3 to 4 hours. The more you keep this in the rasmalai, the better and the tastier it will be. So I am going to keep for about 3 to 4 hours and then we are going to serve. Here we have our rasmalai after about 4 hours and you can see our rasgullas are also yellow now, but as the rasgullas soak up the rabri, this becomes thick. I already added some milk about 2 hours ago, but this is a little bit thicker than I want it to be. I'm going to mix in some more milk. So you may adjust the consistency as per this. So now it's somewhat fine for me. So let me show you the softness of our rasgullas. People like to see that. So this is a bit messy. So you can see I press this up but it comes to the shape again. Very soft and very nice. So let's serve this up. So our rasmalai is ready. Topped it off with some cardamom, pistachios, almonds and saffron. So it looks delicious, don't it? Thumbs up for it. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more of CookingShooking. Do try and let me know how it turned out to be.